NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL draft, it's Dak Prescott.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. But Dak's got a few.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to take over after the return is stopped at the 45.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, 60 Bobcat, 60, Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Ertz reels it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Nice, ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneer.
Daniels now on 1st down. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys'
31-yard
line.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Hits him on the in route. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Run now with Krosky Merritt. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. And we only saw this group for 1 snap to start the game, Brock, so hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field.
Yeah.
So it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's 2nd and 11. Finds his man over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yeah! Here we go!
Play action now for Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
7. And the Cowboy first down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott takes off with it. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. From the gun is Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Prescott here from the gun. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Throw is caught by the back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Now a run by Sanders. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Now from back at the 4, here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Back out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready.
On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Commanders leading near the break. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Here's Koski Merritt on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
19 Tiger.
They run. It's Kroski Merritt. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And the Commanders first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Cougar 19.
A run. It's Kroski Merritt. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Second and goal from the 9 here.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Another carry for him. And maybe should have been thinking past their partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Gay's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackle made by Von Miller.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. And a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Samuel now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commander offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Get up.
Back to the well again. Has the first, but once more, he's past the 45. Into the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Gay to add the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 17. Cowboys 3. Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 30.
The Cowboys offense headed out there. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now they have 3rd and short.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Play action, Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. From the red zone now. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Trying again, following the sack. Screen here for Williams. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for third and goal. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
So fourth down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Aubrey puts it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Dak off the play fake. Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. Third down. So we're through 3 here. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Prescott to sneak it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Samuel now to return it. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Commanders and running back Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt headed back to the field now. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Let's go now.
The Run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Setting him on the dime. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle, and he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand to thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Let's go.
Second and 8. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Yards to go.
Well, this goes for every In every sport, Brock, fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a pass.
Oh, no, the ball is loose. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready, check out.
Running this one left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
Washington. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Set up.
Drive play straight ahead. Room inside the 10. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
7-yard line.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always.
Ready, set.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Cougar 19. Set up.
Daniels back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Come on. Set. Panther 11. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now Daniels to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Gay to add the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Score. Commanders 24. Cowboys 10. Matt Gay to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Riley. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th.
The kicker on 40.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
2nd and 3 now.
Ready? Big alert, big alert. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They're going to pass it here. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. He gets the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Check smash, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second and 3 now.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Setting up to pass. The throw is caught. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Okay, ready?
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80.
Here he is to throw. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Back to throw. And he will score, and with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper, and that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
Come on, come
Washington
on.
will line up for the 2-point
Cut the
conversion.
60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Lion. Let go.
He's throwing for it! And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. This makes it up to the 25.
Boys take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
All right, one more snap to play here. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Hits him on the out route. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.